Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome back for another video, and this video in particular is very important, guys, because I'm going to be talking here about Luis Enrique. Now, from the very beginning, I've been the one of the fans, the type of fans that are very much behind Luis Enrique, that support what he does, are willing to give him time, waiting for him to succeed, and there's no need to get on his back. And I see so many people now, it's of course getting worse and worse with every passing week, with fans really getting on his back, really putting pressure on him and saying that he's not good enough to succeed in this job, and actually some of the ones saying that maybe he should be sacked already. Now, that is ridiculous. To sack a manager after 10 matches we've had so far in La Liga this season is absolutely absurd. In 10 games, Luis Enrique has performed well enough. We lost to Real Madrid, we've drawn with Malaga, and we've lost to Celta Vigo. A few times we've been lucky to win games, but a lot of times we've been unlucky not to win games. We lost against PSG, and we've lost a few games. Fair enough, I completely understand that, and I completely understand the criticism of not only him, but also the team as well. But that does not mean to say that you've got to go as far as getting on his back. You don't need to, get on his back and put pressure on him, because what's that going to do? We're not going to sack him yet. We're not going to sack him. So, by doing that, you're only creating negativity within the fans, and it really isn't helping the team. It's not helping anyone. If you do have negative opinions, please keep them to yourself, because it's not helping the team. It's not helping the performance on the pitch. You look at the game against Almeria, the players were nervous. They really were. You could see in the way they were playing, they were tentative. They didn't want to go forward too much. They weren't committing themselves. And it really was a performance which has struck me that they were a bit nervous, they were a bit low on confidence, and people just need to get off their backs and let them play, because we do have the ability, we've got the players, we've got the manager there, we've got the support, we just need everyone else to give it time. Time for Luis Enrique to find his best 11. I still don't feel he's done that. Now, you could use that as a criticism to him, saying that, we're 10 games in, why haven't you found your best team? Well, to be fair to him, the players have not been consistent enough over these period of matches to warrant a starting place. He has still not seen 11 players which have proved themselves week in, week out to get a place in the team. So how is he supposed to pick an 11 that aren't really consistent enough to stay in the team? So that's one of his. There's a lot of people as well, obviously criticising him for the players he does play. Dani Alves, Pedro, of course, we get annoyed about that. But at the same time, you can blame Luis Enrique for that, but then you've also got to look at what he's been given. In the summer, he's not been given a right back. We bought Douglas, that is nowhere near good enough. We should have bought a solid right back this summer, somebody that's already proven themselves in the European top leagues. We didn't buy a striker. We did buy a striker, of course, but he's not been available for the first 4 months of the season. So Luis Suarez has come back now, but that's not Luis Enrique's fault. He had to play Pedro, he had to play Munir, he had to play Sandro in those positions because he wasn't given enough. In the centre-back position, what's he supposed to do? He was given 2 centre-backs in the summer. One of them hasn't even played yet. The only fit centre-back we have is Jeremy Machu. Vermaelen is not back yet. So, again, all these things can be thrown at Luis Enrique, but at the same time, you've got to look at it and you've got to say how much this is actually his fault. I do agree with some of the problems in the style of our play, but again, that goes back to time. You've got to give a manager time to implement his philosophy. You've got to give a manager time to change things, because quite frankly, at the start of this season, Luis Enrique knew that he had to come in and change things. He had to change certain aspects of our game because players and teams were learning how to play against us. Slowly, he is changing things. He's changing things for the better. But it will not be an overnight thing. It will not be the next game it'll all be perfect, because it won't. This thing will take time. We are in a transitional period. As much as we hate to admit it, we are. We're not at the peak of our powers at the moment. We're not like Real Madrid, who've got their squad finalised, who've got their manager there for 2 years now, Carlo Ancelotti. They gave him time. He secured La Decima for them. After that, though, look at them. They had a poor start of the season. They stuck by their manager. They stuck by their players. We've got to do the same. We're going through a rough patch, but we're only 2 points behind Real Madrid at the top of the league. We're still in second in our Champions League group with PSG to play at home. There are good and positive things to come out of our season, but you have to look deep enough to see them. You cannot get on Luis Enrique's back. There's no point in doing that. There's no point in creating negativity. We have to stay together. We have to stay united. And one of the things I really do love about supporting Barcelona is the fans. The way we all come together. You see, last year, when things were going bad, we all stuck together. When we had the terrible sad news of Tito, we all stuck together. We all came through it. We need that back, guys. We need to stay together, and we need to stay united. We are supporting one club. We are one fan base. So let's use that in a positive manner and not in a negative one. Let's come together, support our club, give Luis Enrique time, and in the end, we will see success. I'm certain of that. I can see the foundations. He's building on them. He's getting his philosophy across. It'll take time, but please stand together. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave your thoughts below. Make sure they're all positive news on the Barca front. Don't get any negativity down below, guys. Please don't do that to me. Leave your thoughts down below. Leave this like if you did enjoy this video. And I'll be back very, very soon with another video. But until when, Visca Barca! Barca!